Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles in the bustling city of Dragonstone, where just before I pressed the record button, we went back down to normal speed, which means we're about to get an attack any moment soon. So, the soldiers are ready should it be an attack on the front gate, which you always hope for, but then they probably don't do that because it would be dumb. They've learned a lesson about the whole front gate thing. It could be a dragon attack though, in which case we'll just man all of the turrets and see if we can take it down in time. It is a dragon. Which sort is it? It's the small kind. This shouldn't be too bad then. We don't have anyone available though, which is a little bit of a problem. We can switch off some quarries for it. It seems like we were using exactly as many people as we had for construction, so anyone we free up for anything else will be able to man a tower and help deal with him. And it shouldn't be too much difficulty. Seems like it doesn't take too much to take these guys down, considering how many towers we have around the place. As long as we keep them following him. As we keep up our conveyor belt of archers, pegging it from one tower to the next, desperately trying to get in position. I swear I just switched those on, or did I switch them off and I'm dumb? Maybe I... There we go. Maybe I've switched off random other things that weren't the towers. Now I'm concerned. Or I switched the same tower on and off. That's probably the most likely one. Ah, we got him. I hope he doesn't cause any damage. A little bit. It's mostly fine. I think it's only the bigger ones where they actually blow up the thing they hit. And I think even then it's only if the thing they hit is a 1x1 structure. So that is fine. Let's make sure we've got a little bit of coverage on the towers. Don't want to have them entirely undefended in case there's a very sudden attack by Vikings. Slow but steady progress with this. It looks like we're struggling a little bit in terms of the wood supply, but then we need a lot more stone than wood, so that's not too bad. Let's just use all of it. Something just set on fire somewhere, I think. Is that the sound I heard? Yep. One of the archer towers we just left. He must have been trying out flaming arrows and then forgotten and left it. I reassigned him, he just put it down, didn't think about it. Next thing you know, the tower's on fire. Right, let's close these two. So they can get on with building more towers. And more fire. That's the thing, once you have a sound effect that happens every time something sets on fire, you realise just how often random things set on fire. It's ridiculous. And now there's a major fire just started in the middle of... Oh god, we lost a granary. Oh, this is bad. It's annoying sometimes, especially seeing as that fire seemed to originate in that field. Like, how did you manage to... Like, there's not even any crops in said field. It's winter. You set a field on fire... Okay, it was late autumn. You set a field on fire in late autumn. Somehow it managed to burn enough to burn down the nearby granary, another farm that was next to it, and set the stockpile on fire, and the tavern, and maybe also the masons. Luckily the library survived, because that's the one thing that is actually flammable in this place. Well, okay, the houses are wooden. But why fields? Why do fields set on fire? I mean, really? I do think the fire is a little bit, I guess overpowered would be the term in this game, because it's like, I've got wells covering it. I mean, it's in the middle of a spot that's like in the corner of 4 wells, different coverages, so it makes sense it would be the most fire prone, but it is still inside all the... Okay, there's that bit there, but that was the one that set... I don't know. Maybe it was that one, but fire's too powerful. It just messes you up, and it seems like sometimes there's nothing you can do to stop it. Anyway, it's all fine now. We fixed it. And thankfully we didn't lose the stock. In fact, the stockpile's empty. I've been noticing that it's just not got anything in it. I'm not sure what's going on. We've ordered everything but armaments to be stored. What if I just switch it off and on? Does that make it work? Because it seems like something's not right. Because surely it would have some materials in it. I mean, there's iron mines over here. Where are they being sent to? They're not being sent to there because that's stone only. It's getting ridiculously full of stone. It's all just being sent there. I guess because this one's switched off, but it's like, surely there should be something being stored here. I know the people who are working in it have gone. Oh, it's not even being manned. Well, I guess when it gets manned again, we'll have a look. Get it going quickly again so we can get more towers made. We're getting very close now. I don't know if... Does this line up right? Tower there, and then 1, 2, 3, tower. 1, 2, 3, tower. 1, 2, 3, tower. Perfect! It all lines up. Didn't even mean for that. And yeah, there was absolutely no intention to that because this wasn't at all matched up with the rest of the system. So that's nice. Keeping it all lined up and neat and like I planned it like that all along, and definitely not that it just happened that way. Anyway, once this is made, the only gap we have in our walls is this one here. So we should definitely fill this in. And then what we could do is fill this in with piers and start building a bunch of buildings here, which would be cool. It seems like a good spot for it if we can just start expanding out with piers from here, and then we can have houses that are right next to all our farms and stuff. That'd be awesome. Of course, we have to wait for people to be available. So far, we've got everyone tied up working on these. You know what? Let's build another house. This is too slow. We need to keep the speed up. I put too many people into being soldiers, I guess. I notice our supply of tools is going down, and we're still struggling with charcoal and iron. That is a problem. Are we still making armaments? We are. Let's switch that off, and then we might be making enough in the way of tools to be producing them faster than we're consuming them. And that won't sort out this problem, but it'll mean that we could switch another blacksmith off without too much trouble. What is this mountain here? Armaments. I like that. Of course, because they stack everything on top of everything else, and usually the structures are quite flat, but armaments are quite long and thin. So when you stack them on top of each other, they become ridiculously tall. Literally like 3-story building kind of tall. Wonderful. Oh, we got Vikings invading. I don't think it slowed down time that time. Maybe we were slowed down when it happened. Okay, they're attacking from a weird angle. And it looks like a similar situation to before. Yep, something along the lines of 9 ships. Where are they off to? It looks like this is the gate that would be attacking, which is a good place for them to attack, really. We don't have that many towers here. Let's man what we can. Oh, suddenly we have a bunch of people spare. Did we just finish? Yep, we finished all the piers at once. Perfect timing. Man all of the defenses. Brilliant. And get our soldiers. Gotta go back to normal time to be able to command them properly. I said go over there. There we go. And you go over there as well. Get to the gate. Here they come. Make sure to close the gate when they arrive, but I think we'll be okay. It might be a bit of a struggle. But the ogres are arriving a long time before anyone else. That is a lot of boats. So hopefully we can deal with the ogres alone and get them dealt with before the Vikings arrive and before they've had a chance to take down any of our walls. I think it just is like, yeah, I'm just going to knock down a whole, like, all of this space. I mean, there's one tiny army, but as we arrive, we're going to cut down 6 different tiles of trees before we set off. Come on, you can do it. There we go. 1 is down, and the wall has held. This one should hold as well. We're able to just focus on this guy entirely. The Vikings are approaching. Let's be ready inside the gate, but we'll see if we can have... Oh, they're not going this way. Where are they going? They're going for that gate. That one is even less defended, so that makes sense. But this is in range, so that should do a little bit of damage to him. Okay, you reposition at the other gate. Oh, they're still going. Where are they going? Are they just like, oh, there's some exposed buildings here, so we're going to do those, and we're going to completely ignore the entire rest of the kingdom? They're all just going straight past. Alright. You also reposition. Make for the front gate. Oh, what was that? Was that there or somewhere else? Something just collapsed noisily, as far as I could tell. Okay, we need to make sure the main gate is properly manned. Don't know how useful the ballistas will be against normal Vikings, but might as well give him a shot. This guy's nearly dealt with. He's not done any damage yet. It looks like they might have a chance to set things on fire. Yep, they're going for it. There they go with the fire bombs. Can we take them down before they do any more damage? Looks like we should be able to. There's just a leader left. I don't know what the leader's capable of relative to everyone else. Why are they not shooting him? Because they're dealing with the fire, aren't they? They've all... Why would you get out of the archer tower to deal with the fire so that the guy can then carry on setting everything on fire? There's nobody left here. There's just their boats. I wish I could go out and sink the boats. Maybe I can. I'm not actually sure. I probably should have tested that. But let's switch off a whole bunch of these. Some of them have gone for this opening. I knew they might go for it. Well, knew they might is a weird term. I thought they might. And yeah, actually quite a few of them are. Can we get these defenses covered maybe? Let's just switch these off. We don't really need stone right now. That's not the priority. Get those all unmanned so we can actually get to the towers instead of just firefighting the whole time. Because they have now got inside the walls. Where are our armies? One is there. One is right here. Get in position. Go, go, go. We will fight them in the streets. We shall never surrender. We should not allow them to firebomb us this time. There we go. All the archer towers at once. I guess the fires were put out. And when there's nothing left but the actual leaders, it's a piece of cake to actually take them all out. How's the front gate? Oh, there is someone around there. I keep pausing to command the armies, but then I remember it doesn't work. Get over there and deal with him. Where's he off to? Oh, he's down. Is that everyone? That could be everyone. Well, the thing's gone and all the ships are gone, so I guess it was. Fantastic. I could have dealt with that a little bit better, to be fair. I sort of forgot about my armies halfway through. And didn't use them to properly defend the front, but it looks like, yep, everything survived. The fires were put out, everyone's okay. Well defended, men. Good work. Let's go through the laborious process of shutting down all of these towers again. And getting people back to finishing off the walls, including this one. Definitely that one there. Alright, we got loads of people free. We lost one. Don't know what to. Doesn't matter that much. Tower there. And a tower there. Get those built. And only one more tower to build here, and we are done. Everyone is now busy working on that, so I'll leave them for a moment, but well, we'll just order the next construction. Just get it queued up. It's the priority right now. It's what we want to get done. Food seems to be holding up fine. Oh, they've still not finished building that? I guess there was a Viking attack. Everyone was a little bit distracted. Get it finished, and then we will have all the people in the universe. And hopefully our food will still be able to deal with it, but that remains to be seen. Have I got these all switched off still? I have. That's why I had so many people spare. Let's get them switched on. No one's going to man them, but as soon as this house is ready and we start getting people visiting, we'll be good. Let's speed it up by having a festival. Even more of a happiness boost, and once it's finished, we'll get we'll basically fill whatever remaining space there is. So our capacity is up to 334. Half of them will immediately go into manning these, but then half of them will still be left to work on even more construction projects. 24 visited, but none were... There we go, 26 people visited and 20 decided to stay, and that was everyone. Fantastic. And now we have 9 free, but we have no stone because no one was working on the stone, but now they are. So in a minute that'll be okay. And before the episode is finished, I think we should try and build this. Then again, what I was thinking is maybe building it here. You know, next to all our castles and such. If it wasn't for this road, I could build it there, actually. Ah, well. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anywhere else? There is. I'm going to make some space. I want to get it built today. I'm going to remove this. Could cause us some issue. I imagine we no longer have any coverage in this particular spot, so we'll build one there. It's fine. Oh, we're going to have another attack. They're just not letting up with this. Right, demolish that. And order the construction if we have the materials. We don't have the materials. We need 150 stone. We'll get there eventually. In the meantime, there is going to be some sort of attack. I'm imagining it's going to be dragons. And it is. Right, let's make sure that we do actually have the towers being manned. Oh wow, we have 17 people free. I guess, yeah, they finished on the one level walls. They're just working on the towers now, so... Once again, perfect timing for all the work being finished. Just get the whole front line being covered. And watch as they just weigh him down with the number of arrows they hit him with. Thing is that really all we need to do is scare him off before he sets things on fire, and we have more than enough towers to do that, so maybe I'm being a bit overkill in that I'm actually killing the dragon and not just scaring him until he decides to leave. Is he leaving? Yep, he's off. Will we get him in time, or has he escaped? He's made it out. Yep, he started flying through and was like, oh, this looks like a perfect place to set up. Oh god, so many arrows! Nope, 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 run away, run away. Didn't even have time to stop and turn around, he just had to keep flying and hope. Alright, let's get... Well, actually no, we'll not build the rest of the wall quite yet, and hopefully that won't come back to bite us when the next attack happens. I want to build the statue first. Need 150 stone, we are getting there. Let's get all the quarries operational. Nearly there. 20 more stone. Come on guys, you can do it. 12 more. 10 more. 8, 6, 4, 2. Ready, okay. Which way around does it go? It looks like... That's the point, do we want it facing out over the sea or in? Then, or maybe down the road or up. I don't know which way to have it now. Yeah, it's a guy with a deer. Have we, like, earned this for doing something? I'm not really sure. Maybe it's because of how many woodcutters we have, and that's why we've got Guardian of the Forest. Let's place it this way round. If we get it like we could have like 2 of them flanking the gates or something in future. That'd be cool. Just like the one place in Lord of the Rings. On the river, that one. I can't remember what it's called. I mean, we could... I mean, if we could make it so that we could have, like, a giant one that you could have a road going in between, then we could totally go with the Colossus of Rhodes, but, in the absence of that, we can have 2 flanking a gate. I will let them get on with that. In the meantime, we still have people spare, and we still have stone spare, so let's carry on. I was hoping to get this finished this episode. There is still time, though our stone supply may not be quite enough for it. We should at least get the piers. Yeah, the 50 per pier makes it take absolutely ages. 1 more. We need 1 after this. You can do it, guys. Mine like you've never mined before. We got 5 different mines working. All I need is 10 stone from each of you, and then a whole bunch more when we're actually making the walls. But the piers are important. It's symbolic progress. We've made the connection. Now we just have to build up the defenses. Just a little bit more. And there we go. And then we'll have to wait a bit so we can actually afford enough for the walls. Also, we shouldn't have quite all of these manned. Let's get like this one here manned. And then close these 2. And for the moment, we'll keep that one running. And now we've just got a lot of people, so let's get them to work on these as much as we can. Yeah, this is the cool thing about once you get your population to a certain amount, it's like you can't really dedicate that many more to stone mining, but at the same time you've not got enough stone being mined for them to all be busy working on construction. I mean, I could start to... I can fit 3 more mines here before I'm completely out of mineable space, and then there's these over here. We were fairly lucky in terms of stone, so we can always have enough of a supply to build whatever we want, pretty much. Yeah, we are keeping everyone busy at the moment. Are these all being fully manned? Yep, very good. So they'll be done as soon as possible, because the sooner they're done, the sooner that the entire project can be finished. Yeah, we're not going to quite have the walls ready in time for the end of the episode, but we'll at least have the piers, I think. They're more than halfway done. So yeah, we're not quite to filling in this gap here yet, so there is still a couple of areas they could get us to. Oh, this is finished. There it is. Beautiful. a testament to the industry and mining and building abilities of our people. By the way, did we have all our soldiers survive? I'd imagine so, because it was fairly easy to deal with what little remained of the attackers when they got to him. No, it looks like we lost one guy. Only one guy. But let's make sure to keep the numbers up. So we'll train one, we'll get him out of the way and him to the gate to make sure that he's definitely the one that gets the soldier. It's good to keep them at 10. So it seems like the way they're positioned, the perfect amount would be 16. That would fill precisely a square. And anyone on top of that would then be in a separate square that follows behind. So I could aim for 16s in future. I mean, at the moment we're drowning in people. But we can get a bit more than working on this. Only a few more though, actually. Yeah, we still got loads left. We should probably get them working on being soldiers. Then again, the Vikings aren't very good at attacking us right now. And now we got this gap filled in. We've got a pretty good defensive line. I mean, it's a little bit sparse here. We need to like get these up to level 2 and then have more towers in the middle with ballistas on and stuff like that. But overall, it's pretty good. Pretty happy with it. But yeah, we are out of time for today. Oh, well, let's wait for this last one. You can do it, guys. Fast forward. Finish the final pair, and then we can say that the job is basically done. 3 more wood. Come on, guys. You can do it. I guess they are having to deliver it from absolutely miles away. There we go. It is finished, and I guess we might as well. 1, 2, 3. And there it is. Technically, we now have that wall done. We just need to fill that gap in here, and then this entire section is completely safe from Vikings, assuming they don't break through the walls, which is possible, but we have plenty of people available to man the defences, so I think we are doing pretty well. And with that, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.